Right on. Hey friends, what's happening, what's shaking, what's going on? Today I'm playing my signature MGBass Africa 5 model, and I absolutely love this instrument. I had a great experience and amazing results working with Maurizio Costa in the design of the instrument, and it turned out absolutely wonderful. I couldn't be more happy. It highlights the Nordstrand Big Blademan pickups and the 2-band active passive preamp. It has the ability for series and parallel coil selection, and it also has a passive tone that's always operational. So it has an amazing wide variety of sound. It's kind of like the primary sound that I use most of the time. Notice I don't have to make any adjustments to it with the EQ or with the you know, changing things on it. All the stuff that I really kind of typically do all sounds good. Switching back and forth, pivoting back and forth from fingerstyle to slapping. Has this beautiful bird's eye maple fingerboard that has a very bright influence, of course. Lots of well-behaved and lyrical sounding mid-range frequencies. Recording all the when you play multiple strings at the same time. It's all very clear. You can hear every pitch at the same volume. Nothing is either hyped nor starved. That's a measure of a great instrument. A lot of that comes down to the wood choices and the hardware. Ultimately, the instrument needs to sound good before it's ever plugged in, and then the pickups are going to amplify an already good sounding instrument that's been built well. Now what I can do is I'll just take the front pickup. Both are wide open right now. I'll take the front pickup and I'll just roll it back from being on 10 to being on about 9. You'll hear the change here. Watch. Hear that? And it takes on a whole new voice. It doesn't lose any of its fatness, but the mid-range becomes more pronounced and in focus. One more time. This is with both pickups all the way up. Rolling it back just a little bit. Now the other thing I can do is turn the back pickup off altogether. fat, round, in focus kind of one pickup, neck position pickup sound. It's actually kind of more like a sweet spot kind of placement. And then I can roll the tone down on the front pickup, just using the front pickup with the tone rolled down. It starts to sound muted, warm, and round, but it doesn't sound super dark. If I want to turn the tone all the way down, then I can go to that nice, dark, murky place. Now it takes a second to get used to this sound. But these types of sounds really work well when you're doing something like drum and bass. You know, any of that kind of stuff. Like fast notes on the G string. The really dark, murky tone really works great for that kind of stuff. So yeah, I love this bass. I really encourage you to get one, have one built. It balances perfectly, 24 frets, 34-inch scale, Buckeye Burl top, laminated maple neck. Like I said, bird's eye maple fingerboard. Hipshot premium hardware. These are the lollipops, and this is the solid brass B style that's black powder coated. Start fiddling with the EQ just a little bit so you can hear what it sounds like with some ramped up treble and bass. You know, it easily and instantly goes to that active onboard active EQ. It's just super huge, super big and full sounding, and like I said, every note is the same volume no matter on which string you're playing, and all the way up and down the whole entire neck. So I really encourage you to check out the my Signature Africa 5 from MGBass. Order one, have one built, and I'm positive that you're absolutely going to love this instrument. It's lightweight, it's not heavy, weighs just about 8 pounds, a little bit over 8 pounds for a 5-string, 18mm spacing. Everything about it is built for comfort and for playability. And you can talk to Maurizio if there's something specific you want to do about neck shape. I'm sure you could talk to him about that. If you want a chunkier neck or if you want a thinner neck, you know, he'll probably be happy to shape the neck any way that you want it. I kind of like this one because it's flat on the back. It's sort of flat on the back, and it's kind of a wide, flat kind of thin front to back. It gets a little thicker up in this area right here, which I like. You know, I've come to like it. I think that having some mass and some stoutness in the neck is a contributor to having a big, full sound. I really think the neck is the most influential part of the build, and you know, the ones with the thinner necks sometimes don't sound as full to me. You know, I might be splitting hairs a little bit. It's not that much of of a difference, but I do notice it on this, and I like the stoutness, the way the neck feels. It's not overly stout or anything like that, but it's not super thin like an Ibanez or whatever. You know, it's got some heft to it, a little bit of heft to it, and but it's still certainly very comfortable, and I like it a lot. So I encourage you to check out Maurizio Costa and MGBass, and I hope that you'll get yourself one of these beautiful Africa 5s. All right, thanks friends. We'll see you next time. Peace.